Another day, another inspiring story. This is Proudly Able, a program that brings to you inspiring stories of persons with disabilities, and we see beyond the disability. My name is Ratidzo Mchairi, and I'll be your host. Today, Sikontutu Ziyathunqa koBulawayo, Eminyela Flats in Mpopoma, where we are being inspired by Pamela Ntini, who is a multi-talented young lady who specializes in fine art and designing. Let's sit back and get inspired by Pamela.
Pamela was born with a condition called cerebral palsy, which affected her left side of the body. So growing up, she developed very slowly. At the age when she was supposed to be crawling, talking, walking, she couldn't do those things.
Cerebral palsy is a congenital disorder of movement, muscle tone, or posture. Symptoms include exaggerated reflexes, floppy or rigid limbs, and involuntary motions. And these appear by early childhood.
I thought of the body doesn't function very well, and it's some driving it. I think okay, and it's helped by both of us. No cooler yako. Over but when I think God when it's different. Over cooler I take God for that.
Pamela is the first granddaughter of the Ntini family, and she grew up being taken care of by her paternal grandparents.
Over first and last. Mama, Baba, singer,
Pamela is the first granddaughter of the Ntini family, in which she grew up being taken care of by the whole family. Fortunately, the last born of the family, Lipi Ntini, her aunt, also took good care of her as if they were sisters, because they were only 3 years apart in age. That was a blessing.
So because her parents were still young, her grandparents took it upon themselves to raise Pamela by themselves. So Pamela was adopted by her grandparents. So biologically, she is my niece, but legally she is my sister.
Just like another child, Pamela was afforded the opportunity to attend school at King George VI School in Bulawayo, although the family faced a lot of challenges.
I found the second class. Case the primary, secondary.
One other thing that I think is worth mentioning, which was a challenge to the family, was the issue of transporting Pamela to school. Pamela was not in a boarding school, so it was always that difficult to go to school in the morning. There was that frustration, obviously, but one thing that I thank God for, that in all those challenges, Pamela became very popular within our community, within the taxi industry, people that were driving taxis then. She became a darling to most of them, to an extent that at some point we would get favors, where people, the taxi driver would reserve a seat for you if they see you in time before the taxi gets full.
Some families could have seen Pamela's condition as a challenge, or they could have been embarrassed to raise such a child like her, because honestly speaking, it wasn't easy. But quite the opposite to our family, Pamela was and is a blessing to us. Pamela was raised in a Christian family. Through Pamela's life, we have seen the goodness and the grace of God. Through Pamela's life, we've learned to have faith and to trust in God.
And I remember sometime when I just finished my O levels, to save on money, my mom would say, I take Pamela to school, and then you wait the whole morning up until about the afternoon, you're waiting for Pamela to come back to school. We are loitering around town, literally doing nothing. So it was something really that was demanding to us as a family. But above all, I really thank Pamela, because she's a self-motivated person. I don't remember a single day when she didn't want to go to school. She was always a willing participant in everything that is being done to help her.
It is said, where there's a will, there's always a way. Pamela's family supported her from childhood up to present. Exposure to the outside world and school helped Pamela to be self-reliant and independent. She is able to cook for herself and the family, wash clothes and plates. She also has a vegetable garden she maintains on her own. She is an empowered young lady.
Charity begins at home, and this is true with Pamela's family, which has supported her from an early stage throughout her education to where she is today. We're taking a short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our second segment of Proudly Able, where we're still being inspired by Pamela, who realized a passion for drawing when she was in Form 2 at King George Memorial School here in Kobulawayo.
My late father and mother-in-law took her to the King George 6th School and Center, where she received her education. Her development improved, and it was discovered that she was good in art. She studied her art in Jube, St. Pius Roman Catholic Church for 3 years, where she obtained the following results. Batik, she got A. Fine art, she got B. Portrait, she got B. And she's still improving in her drawing.
I think second even in school, ngandua kaya wana betua yam mfuna ude ngandua ungana bandi mpumuse oiko ngelilanga umese wasafundisa ata kusengutu namgana Pamela funa libaya lewe Form 4 sebontu yakwanisa itest sengena singabo Form 2 sengena namgana setoba ungaya bani oyiko umsawat hatobana ukui sepende bani stigi so wasngana sitoba malan le foto ankon sito iko ngafunde kona untoba uku.
Pamela's talent in art was discovered during her school days at King George, and the family supported her in a big way for her talent to blossom. Her late grandfather erected a shed where she does her artwork.
Where I'm standing right now, it's where Pamela usually does her artwork. The late grandfather is the one who made this shed for her, so that whenever she has things to do for art, she just sits here and works peacefully.
As we may all know, Pamela was born with different challenges and different disabilities. But one thing that I've always appreciated about her is that she never let those challenges deter her from the original plan of God about her life. It is also in line with the words from Helen Keller, if you may allow me to quote. She says, "When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But oftentimes we focus too much on the closed door and miss the one that is open to us." So Pamela has actually focused on that one door that was open to her, and that is the gift and the talent of art. She has managed to nurture it, she has managed to develop it, and today she has created a career out of that talent.
She made a nice picture of me on Mother's Day as my gift. I wish she could find a sponsor who would help her further her career, as I am very proud of her.
Pamela's passion for drawing has seen her growing in her career, and from drawing animals to drawing human beings.
Ngatoba ile originally it left from to ngatoba ile enyango and ngatoba I offend the originally le mfunde utoba ya ngatoba utai mfunde utoba because I'm perfect my animals and there ngatoba income income and then ngapumshaka ngawenze iviti ikona iviti wanko le mpe aunt ngamkope from phone over space mpe aunt from yeah, I'm terrible. And I'm still working on it. Hello, Mama. I'm doing a test. I'm a present. Hey, Mom. There, I'm positive. First time I'm positive. Where was it to what to possible? Not supposed to. I'm too busy. I'm positive.
Pamela took the opportunity to hand over an art portrait she did for the proudly able producer as a way of appreciating the program and also exhibiting her talent.
I believe she is what she is today, mostly because of the person that she is herself. Yes, there were people that helped her around, but the person that she is today, she's one person who doesn't look down on herself. She doesn't look down, she doesn't take herself as someone who's disadvantaged, who is disabled. She's really motivated in a way. She also motivates me.
Pamela has faced a lot of obstacles in realizing a dream in art and designing, but she's never looked back. We're taking another short break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to our third and final segment of Proudly Able. Sigon Tutu, with Pamela, who is a multi-talented young lady. Besides a fine arts and designing career, she's also into modeling, where her highest achievement was to become the second princess, and she also holds a certificate in public relations and management.
I also have a passion of modeling because I want to act in a model. First one, I got top 10 album. Second one, I ngangena top 5 ngamakhona. Last one, ngaba ngu-second princess. Uthande abantu test. If I'm listening good, to attend abantu test. I also did public relations. It's my essence. The foundation there, Emma people living with disabilities.
Since Pamela was exposed to the outside world at an early age, she had the confidence and courage to embark on a modeling career. However, in her fine art business, Pamela faces a lot of challenges, especially in that most of her potential customers do not value her work.
Emotions and art. Development acquired my leg iPhone like $100 iPhone, but yapa abantu bakauta omunga watin ndebe nenda tumeze pusa yako suwa watumai nigambuza uti mazaniga mazini ngambuza wa ngaitazi mne ukuyuma funfoni ng'ondo yakuti zinze ngambuza uti sawana what do you think of the name magnificent? What the ha? I'm out. Where was it? I'm a pencil. I am in the I'm said, I can't. Over a pencil, I want is 2, 3, 4, $5.
Pamela is not deterred by the challenges she faces. She continues to dream big. She hopes to open an orphanage and her own business if she gets the support she needs.
I saw myself over nothing warm. I went. I was alive. The youth my village case or leg, the orphanage, but everything isn't there. I'm very soap. I'm very soap and go to I think it's a time over. Oh, the wood tunga. Yana, I couldn't. On that, I ran to Uncle to the Ukoko, where tunga. So, I'm from the ego to Ngamalambu. A cocoa business led the fair work. So, even cocoa, my mom, the mom, where to my soon. So, I think I can go with a cousin in the way of my business mandate. Nobody ate. And uncle nenge sometimes then why I'm doing this for I want to have a sort of everything. And it's supposed to them abantu abaningam or ababhede sibe abakwazi udweba njengam.
Pamela's wish is to meet the newly re-elected President of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Comrade Emmerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa. She also wants to hand over the President's portrait she did for him.
The person I was to see and meet is President Baba Mnangagwa because he has a heart for people with disabilities and good listener. And the process ngamdeba Mnangagwa ngimuphe ngahlengana layo ngimuphe iphisa yakhe le.
Pamela's holiday destination of choice is the Victoria Falls.
Place engafuthe khona uhamba Victoria Falls ngoba ayiye ukuthi animals le-art eningi nemanzi lewa angihle ngihamba kuwo futhi uhamba ngibona konke khonokho abayisona lewa i-artist vele futhi ubona ama-animals maybe get the elephant.
If empowered, persons with disabilities can live an independent life and they will not continue to depend on other people.
Pamela is now a responsible young woman who can get things done on her own. Even if we're out here, we are able to send Pamela to do stuff for us back home, and she does it with a cheerful heart.
As a family, we are so amazed at what she has achieved. We are so proud of her. We love her so much, and we thank God for her. And we always pray and ask God to open more doors for her.
Disability does not mean inability. Pamela is proudly able to do everything on her own.
She's really come from a lot of hardships to get to where she is, and I'm happy that her talent in art is developing even further and further.
Let's support Pamela in her business by having our portraits drawn, and that way we will be empowering her.
I want like disability, but when I see we can do things when I was it by it. But look out for I want to anything about disability. I want to anything. I'm not the man. Ungamfundisa umntwana adlulane and uthi uyayithi amazulu. So ngingabavayeli ezindlini baphuma bafundela njengabanye.
There you are, the President of Zimbabwe, His Excellency Comrade E.D. Mnangagwa. Hope you afford Pamela the opportunity to meet you. With that, we have come to the end of this edition of Proudly Able. If you've got a story that you'd like to share with us, please feel free to get in touch with our producers on 0717 45 92 92. And don't forget to like our Facebook page, Proudly Able Zim, and our YouTube channel, Proudly Able Zim. From me, your host, Ratizo Mchairi, Pamela, and the crew behind the scenes, it's goodbye.